Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Benjamin Wally from National Comedy Radio. I recently had the privilege of attending the Pee-Wee Herman Show at Club Nokia here in Los Angeles. I've been really excited to see this show ever since it was supposed to premiere at the Music Box in Los Angeles, but because of popular demand, the show was moved to a bigger venue. Well, Pee-Wee, being the upstanding man that he is, invited some of us original ticket holders to a Q&A session after the show. Here is that video and audio. Enjoy.
How did you hook up with Cheech and Chong?
Interesting. Cheech and Chong came and saw the Groundling show. And Cheech and Chong always used to brag that they didn't have, there must be like 10,000 people here. All these people, everybody here has a wristband? You guys are all... Well, we know why you're here. You know why you're here. Are you any happier now? That makes me very happy, I have to say, because this has been a little tiny bit of a nightmare. But it's working out good now. Cheech and Chong came to the Groundlings and saw the Groundling show. That was your question. And they would always brag on the set of both the movies I did. Oh, we don't have a script. We got X number of dollars from Universal to make a movie with no script. That's why they hired us, the Groundlings, because we were all improvisers. So we would write the script for no money, no credit, no anything. But we were all like, oh, we're in a movie. It's really exciting. My first movie, their second movie, the next movie, was filmed on Hollywood Boulevard, right on Hollywood Boulevard, where that complex, it's a museum, I think now. There's a big, it was a gem. No, it's west of the Galaxy. Who said that? You know your Hollywood buildings. Thank you. It was the Galaxy. What is it now? It's a gym now. You're right. You know everything. So there was this big old house. It was a hotel or a giant house of something. I think it was a hotel. I think it was Hollywood Hotel. Hotel Hollywood, something like that. It was my second movie I was in, and I was sitting in a director's chair with my name on it on Hollywood Boulevard, where tourists were walking by going, wow, there's a movie being made. And I was like, wow, I'm in the movie. It was very, very exciting. And then I did Nice Dreams after that, and then the third, I was going to do a third one, the one that they went to, it was called the Corsican Brothers, I think, or something like that. And I had a manager who said to me, you've been in 2 Cheech and Chong movies already. Why do you want to be in the third? And I was like, because it's in France! And I'll never forget, this manager said to me, it's a valuable lesson to learn, and what was actually the truth, he said to me, you want to go to France? Go to France. Don't go to France to be in a Cheech and Chong movie. And he was right. You go to a country to see a movie, you never really see it. I was in Puerto Rico a year ago making a movie, though, and I had a very small part, and I stayed longer, and I got to see it all, so it was kind of cool. I love that story. Yeah.
Did Large Marge send you? And what's the history behind that character?
Did Large Marge send me? No. And what's the story behind the character? Large Marge, I just found out a year ago, is passed on. And I tried to contact her for something, and it just kept ringing and ringing and ringing. That's true, though. And what was the second part of your question?
What's the history behind it?
History behind it. There wasn't really much history. It was written, that movie was made so quickly. It was made in 6 weeks. We were casting it during production. They would bring people onto the set and go, Large Marge, working tomorrow. How about her? And we cast people. I mean, we saw 6 or 8 people for that role. She was the one. We picked her right away. And the only other really interesting thing I can think of right off the top of my head about it was Tim Burton and I sat in a room and with the hair people and said, make her look like Larry. God, I'm blanking out on his name. What was the? I was going to say Larry King. Don King. Right, Don King. Good one though, close. Don King. We said, give her Don King hair. That's really all there is to it. But I am making a movie. I hope. I've been talking about this movie for 6 or 7 years. I tried, not that hard, but I did try to get the movie made. I asked a few people, nobody was interested. Everyone's kind of going like, Pee-Wee Herman, kind of a while ago. So I just figured, listen, just talk amongst yourselves, will you? I decided that I would try to put a little heat on Pee-Wee Herman by doing this. That's the whole reason I'm doing this, is because I have a... You don't have to clap. You're the 10,000 original ticket buyers. I know you like it. And it's a great feeling. It really is. Thank you so much. I just said that. I'm just showing off because there's some, guests here. Anyway, in 1 minute, I don't want you to get a cramp in your arm. In 1 minute, just a minute, Uncle Pee-wee wants to talk for a while longer. To be honest with you, CBS, I've been so spoiled. I've been in such amazing situations. Honestly, both my movies were shot first draft scripts, almost unheard of. Big Adventure and Big Top Pee-wee. I rewrote them a little bit before we shot them, but not because the studio asked me to. It's probably going to be different this time around, but I hope I get to make it because I really think it's awesome. It's just a great script, and the art direction would just be like staggering in it. So, and it has hundreds and hundreds of parts. It has pirates, it has zombies, it has monsters, it has cowboys, it has trolls, it has underwater people, mermaids and mermen. You name it, they're in it. There's hundreds of roles in it. I could cast every one of you here and still have... Every one of you here could be in a monster costume for 6 or 8 days, sweating for $30. Who has another question? Oh, wait. People over here, I said, who did I say put your arm down? Yes, ma'am. Didn't I say put your arm down?
Closer. Okay. I'm from Iowa.
Name dropper.
When are you coming to Iowa?
Never. No, I love Iowa. You guys could marry each other in Iowa, right? Yeah. Isn't Iowa one of those states?
Yeah.
You know how I know that? Because we changed the line tonight. We changed the line tonight after the robot Conky comes across and says they couldn't, blah, 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 blah. I used to come and go like, Iowa-y. And tonight I said, that's hot instead. I am not going to travel, I don't think. I don't really like to travel much. I just like to stay in one place. I don't want to pack a suitcase and be in a hotel.
No, just buy new wherever you go.
No, I don't want you.
No, you just put it.
Oh, you come and see me.
No,
I don't think Iowa's on the agenda. I'm so sorry.
Have you ever been to Iowa?
Have you?
You don't want to. Wait. Mr. Herman.
I was wondering if you have a portrait in an attic somewhere, because you look fantastic.
Thank you. You should see my plastic surgery bills. Unbelievable. I've had so much work done, but by very, very excellent surgeons. I really haven't had any work done, honestly. I think I will before the next time you see me. I'm going to go get shot so full of Botox. I did go to, no, I can't say that. Never mind. I did the Conan show the other night with Barry Manilow. Yes, sir.
I heard or read that you were pals with Doris Duke. Is that true? And
yes, that is true. Well, I knew somebody would ask me a question that the answer would be something you would be very fascinated by, okay? This is probably it today. Doris Duke. Who knows who Doris Duke is? Doris Duke was, when she was born, was the richest child in the world the day she was born, and was one of the richest women in the world when she died. Susan Sarandon just played her in a television movie. I met her, this is very name-droppery, but I'll tell it to you anyway. I met her when I went to Hawaii. I took John Paragon with me to Hawaii, and we decided we were going to write Pee-wee's Playhouse Goes Hawaiian, a special, which we wrote. It's never been produced. It's a great script, and I tried to get all people who were already in Hawaii, celebrities who lived in Hawaii, to be on it because for expense sake, it's easier they already live there. So I made a list that included like Charo, Jim Neighbors, Tom Selleck, who else? Don Ho was on that list. Richard Chamberlain? I can't remember if Richard Chamberlain was on that list.
Sorry, folks, that's all I got.